Okay, my name is Nicole Pulvermacher. I am the source of pure love, abundance, and beauty. And today I'm going to talk about something that I noticed when I was on my trip in London. Well, for me, back up a little bit, my connection to source came from me choosing to love myself and be really honest with myself. And then I just kind of started having kind of being taken in. It was kind of like this initiation that happened. I identify with no religion. I feel like we all have the capabilities to connect to a higher power source, our higher selves, consciousness, all of these things. So when I went to London and I was staying with somebody at their Airbnb, he was telling me about this person downstairs that he wanted me to meet. And she was an ex-007 girl. And he said, oh, you can only meet her when you're with me. I messaged her. She's really busy right now, so that's not going to happen. Now, me, being me, was like, no, I'm going to meet her because I want to meet her, and I don't need you to be involved. So, of course, I went outside to go for a walk. I didn't say that to him, but this is what I'm thinking to myself. I went outside to go for a walk, and I heard Spirit say, hey, turn around and go back the other way. So I turned around and I went back the other way, and lo and behold, that woman was walking up to the apartment. I said, oh, hey, how are you doing? And I was like, hey, I'm staying upstairs. I was supposed to meet you, and we end up having this great conversation. Now inside I'm laughing because I'm thinking, see, I didn't need you to meet this person. I did it all on my own. Me, not on my own. I couldn't have done it without Spirit or, the connection to Source, but it was me and Source, right? And me listening, right? That's the co-creating. I was listening to what they were telling me. So we ended up connecting one more time. And she, I had already given my card, so she knew I was a really spiritual person, and I could see her kind of like bending down. She wanted to look me in the eyes. So I said, you can look me in the eyes. And she looks me in the eyes, and she's steps back, and she's like, you're pure. And I'm thinking, awesome. I have no idea what that means, great. And then she started telling me about some things that were going on. And in the conversation, she says, well, I'm Buddhist. Somehow that label of being Buddhist made her more spiritual than somebody else. And I was like, that's great, whatever you are. And I think this is a common misbelief among lots and lots of people in their religious thing, that their identification with this certain religion is what is making them more holy than somebody else. I'm sure we've all seen this. We've seen this in we've seen it across the board. I don't even need to get into the politics of that. But it's for you to know that we're all connected to the same source. It doesn't matter what label you put on it. And the true foundation of what this is, how much do you love yourself? How much are you expanding your love circumference? How much are you a kind person? Are you a good person? Are you living from your heart space, or are you living from your lower chakra centers where it's just chaos, right? In looking at yourself, you're going to discover your own divinity that's been within you the whole time. And then you're also going to discover where you weren't aligned, where you were holding back aspects of you because you wanted to hold on to some other negative program that was running in the background. So I'm not here to knock anyone's religion. In fact, I'm kind of creating a spirit-led religion, I guess you could say, where it's just kindness and it's spirit-led. I don't even want to use the word religion. I'm creating something it's just spirit-led, where you know that you were always connected to the source, and what anybody else told you about yourself, it was never true, unless they were, and pay attention if they're feeding your ego too, oh, you're so great, right? That's just a play on your ego of how awesome you are, because if you don't know it and you need that pick-me-up, you're going to keep falling flat on your face. Every time you don't get that, it's going to be a really hard fall to the ground. But when you are solid in knowing who you are, I don't need you to tell me that I'm great, because I already know that. Even if you tell me I'm terrible, I don't believe that. I don't accept that into my space, because I know who I am. And really pay attention to where you give your power away, because you might be moving along on your path, and then you're going to be tested, right? And Spirit throws something out there, and it's for you to see, like, did you lower your energy because you can see them competing with you, right? Or did you just say, you know what, I'm not gonna play this game with you anymore, and I'm not gonna keep it in my space, and then you let it go. So it really keeps coming back to self every single time. Where is the block in you? How are you deciding to play with it? Are you looking to rise above it? Are you looking to meet them where they are? Are you looking to go lower? Keep paying attention to your own energy field and how you are reacting to the situation. Because again, there's a lot of people out there that, you know, they don't have a foundation of love. They don't know how to be in that space, and that's their path, and that's awesome. But you don't have to allow it to affect you and yours. All right. All right. Thanks so much for watching.